This matchup, you've got to talk about the deep threats, the guys that can go long. And two of the best, speediest receivers in the game are going to be on the same field today.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see how both teams, the offenses, how do they get the football to these speedy wide receivers. And no matter what you do on the defensive side, you go, well. Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
The Bears with a nickel look here on defense. Able to reach up and grab it. What a job by the receiver, climbing the mountain and coming down with the reception.
Wow, climbing the mountain, that is a new one. What a good job. You're right. These wide receivers in the NFL now, they can go up and make unbelievable catches. And remember, you can't hit them until they come to the ground. That gives them a little more courage.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Gordon's lined up as the single back.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Hawkins with the catch.
The slant route is not used as much as it used to be in the NFL because defensive linemen read quarterbacks now better than ever, and they jump up to knock those passes down. But that time they didn't get it done. The slant route is caught and comes up a couple yards short of a first down.
Jackson's got two tight ends on the field for this snap. The Browns have it at the 44. Outside now on the toss.
Gordon is able to get it done that time live because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
They send the tight end in motion. Now 1st and 10. Corey Fuller hauls it in. The line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line. Press coverage all the way. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room. Now that we've got a moment, let's look at the Browns' offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. Jackson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The Browns now move the chains.
The post route, deep down the field, going towards the goalpost. It's not called enough in this league. Nice throw by the quarterback.
The Browns now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone.
doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
The defense gets the sack.
Oh, my gosh. When you take those blindside hits, the first thing you think of as a quarterback when you get up, did somebody make a mistake, or did I make the mistake not seeing that guy coming?
Loss of 5 on the play. The Browns take it from the 23. Looking across the middle. Comes away with it.
Well, that's a good route that time by the receiver. They call that a post route, and they call it a post route because he is running towards the goal post. Nice throw and catch.
First and goal. They're going to run it on the toss. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is his 9th rushing touchdown this season. The Browns for the point after. Inside of the uprights. The Bears are ready to return the kick. They'll take it at the 20. Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. The Browns defense now is going to go nickel. Gets about 4 yards that time.
Harry's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Bears still driving as the second quarter gets underway. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. The defense will take the penalty.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
And after that penalty, it's now 2nd down and 16. Mettenberger set. Empty backfield. Let's go. Langford's the receiver, sent out wide to the left.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
But it's incomplete.
Deep passes in the NFL, they always serve a purpose. You're not always going to get the completion, but at least it gets the defense thinking that you will try some long throws down the field.
This is 3rd down. Let's go. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down. They're set to punt it away now. And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Browns getting set to take over again on offense. They'll be trying to pick it up right where they left off with their last drive that ended in a touchdown.
Yeah, they're throwing the football well. And I'll tell you, I've been covering this game a long time. There's still nothing prettier than seeing a quarterback drop back and throw a perfect spiral down the field and watching guys catch it. That was a work of art the last drive.
Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space. And now he'll dip out of bounds.
Good run that time. It results in a 1st down, and it moves those chains on the sideline. Keep those chains moving. Tire that defense out.
1st down and 10. Gordon's going to take the handoff now. And that's a gain of 10. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. The Browns have fallen back on what they do quite well, and that's run the football. Gordon's hovered at or near the top of the league in rushing yards this season, and he's getting it done again today.
I'll tell you why he's getting it done again today, because up front he's got a...
In stride, and he's home for the touchdown. Another touchdown early in the second quarter. And, Phil, we met with this team and the coaches. Did you have any idea they were going to come out with this kind of start?
No, I didn't, Jim. They're doing a terrific job on the offensive side and scoring those points. I love what they're doing on the defensive side. Hey, when it's not working, you know what you do? You change game plans. That's what I want to see from the defense.
The tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Bears offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know, the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
The Bears will take the snap from the 25. Brings it in for a gain of about 5.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
So they complete one, and still it's second down. Let's go. They'll go ground. And a gain of 4.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Third down and 1. He's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Catch made. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. The Browns defense not able to make the stop there, and they'll have to stay on the field a little bit longer.
Well, sometimes when it's fourth and short, the toughest man wins, and that time the defense was not the toughest unit.
Good yardage picked up on that call. Only 35 yards to the end zone. We're getting close to the 2-minute warning. Time for one more play. Perry's tackled down after a gain of 2. 2-minute warning. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Intercepted!
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just misjudge the talent on the other side. And what a play by the linebacker picking off the pass. What a pair of hands also.
The Browns offense is in rhythm. Coming back out for another drive. The last 2 times they've had it, they found the end zone.
Their rhythm, they're making it look easy, Jim. It's like watching you dance. You have such great rhythm. It looks like you're not even working at it. So that's how it looks for this offense here today.
The running back goes in motion. Jackson's back in shotgun formation. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Almost intercepted.
Defense, play the situation. It's third long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The Browns take it from the 28. Down the field. What an amazing effort by the receiver to strip him of the interception.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
And Royal is brought down.
Well, returning punts is a tough job, and it's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
The Bears back onto the field. Of course, the last drive they had it looked like they were going to put up some points, only to watch the football get picked off in opponent's territory.
Smart.
And he's forced to the ground.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
Mettenberger's got it in the gun. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. Third and 8 coming up. Langford split out wide on the left. The Bears have it at the 44. Kevin White falls it in. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
When you play a cover 3 defense, you protect against the deep pass. But the problem is all the underneath stuff is wide open, and the quarterback is taking advantage of that.
Going for the deep ball. The defender able to knock it away.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
The wide receiver in motion. 2nd and 10. Knocked down as he fires it.
The defense has really done a good job here in this drive. They got this offense in a 3rd and long situation. Let's see if they can convert it.
The Browns defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Mettenberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Perry's tackled down at the 17.
Sometimes they tell the receiver just to go long, run a fly route, run a 9 route, because that means straight ahead or a streak. Show the speed that you have and get it done.
All is out. They recover their own fumble. Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it and keep possession of the football.
The Bears take it from the 28. As Royal. That's his first reception today. The Bears call a timeout and are left now with only 1. The defense on its heels. Football sits at the 5-yard line. First down following the long play. They'll run it off the toss. Touchdown, and they cut it to that lead. And as we approach halftime, that touchdown certainly makes the lead look a lot less secure than it was just a few minutes ago.
It's going to change those halftime speeches, isn't it? One team is going to say, hey, look, we played awful, but we found a way to hang into the game. And the other team has to be disappointed. They dominated, and now they're in a close contest.
This will be coming out to the 20 as he thinks better of running it out of the end zone this time. The Browns weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations of plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
It's a bad business to be in. I know. I get a lot of bad businesses.
The Browns snap it at the 31. That's a gain of 10. That'll bring us to the end of the second quarter here off the banks of Lake Erie. And we'll be back following the break for the start of the second half. The second half is officially underway. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Bears offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
And here we go, the first snap of the second half. Perry's tackled down at the 24.
Perry's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Playing press coverage to the outside. 2nd and 6. Going deep. Tough catch. No one's going to get him now. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. That touchdown ties the game here in the early stages of the second half, Phil.
What a job. Way to come out in the second half, early in the third quarter, and just getting it done. Man, that makes you feel good, and I know the coaches are pumped up about that.
They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Browns offense will try to set the pace early here in the second half with this game tied, Phil.
Yeah, they're going to try to set the pace, but listen, on the other side, this defense is aggressive. It's tough. I think the defense is going to get after them and maybe cause a turnover right here.
They're going to try to catch the defense off guard as they line up in the wildcat. 1st and 10. Here's the quick toss. Running room. Touchdown!
To me, still one of the most exciting plays in NFL football. A long running play for a touchdown. And how about that one? It had it all in its speed. Good moves, good blocks. Exciting touchdown.
The Bears are ready to return the kick. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Bears back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field. You go out there and you score, and you feel like nothing can stop you. So would not be surprised to see them go out there and have success again. Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
2nd down. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Gains 17.
The Bears did a good job that time picking up the 1st down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those 1st downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Mettenberger's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Perry's marked down at the 41.
Perry's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
And here we have 2nd down. The Bears come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Mettenberger's going to take it from the gun. Down the field. What a one-handed catch.
Royals got a pair of grippers, and of course by that I mean hands. They are big, they are strong, and you need those to make that one-handed catch. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Has 12 on this play.
The Bears, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that 1st down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another 1st down, and that'll serve your team well.
1st down on the way. Press coverage all the way. Perry's got it on the handoff. Picks up about 2. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just...
Touchdown, Chicago Bears. Perry's 2nd touchdown of the game.
There's no doubt about it. When you score like that to tie up the game, it shifts momentum. And it's all up now to the offense of the other team to get back out there and get the momentum back on their side.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return. And he'll start his return. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Browns offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays.
Two tight ends on the field here. First down at the 30. Gordon's taking the handoff. Running room, a foot race to the end zone. The 20, the 10, gonna take it home for the touchdown.
How about the blocking up front? Lets the running back get in the secondary, and he is so quick and elusive. He avoids the tackles and takes it all the way for the touchdown.
The Browns ready to boot the football down the field. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Bears look to respond here in what has become an offensive-minded third quarter.
Oh, it has been. You know, listen, it just comes down to this. Sometimes you watch these offenses, they're so good, and we always talk about this. There's so many rules that favor the offenses now. They are taking advantage of those rules.
The Browns lined up in the nickel. First down at the 20. Strong eye handoff here. Gains 15.
The Bears just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Let's go.
First and 10. Kevin White with the catch. That's his 5th catch of the day.
The Bears have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football, it picks up solid yards. Second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
Mettenberger's now completed 4 in a row.
Let's go.
Second and 1. Perry's going to secure the handoff. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. The line of scrimmage, the 48.
Get ready.
Now first and 10. They'll go ground. Langford's marked down at the 47. The Bears will come to the line, trying to put together a scoring drive here in the 4th. Second down now.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
Perry's handed the football. Shelton's there to take him down.
Jim, that's a nice job by the offensive coordinator there, being patient here in the 4th quarter. He's not down that much, so he's sticking with the run game and gets a short run that time.
3rd and 6. Gets the handle here. There's the offense picking up another first down on 3rd down.
The Bears look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
And there's a drop.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Second down here. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
Perry's going to take the handoff now. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. They get set quickly, ready for another snap.
Let's go. 38. Go, 38.
Third down and 8. Davis going to pull in the bullet pass.
The Bears did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and You know, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Perry's tackled down after a gain of 2.
Got to be a little more creative on the offensive side. When you're down a score here late in the game in the fourth quarter, you got to mix it up. That run is not going to make it work.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
Get ready.
Second down and 7. Langford's got it on the handoff. Gilbert's the one who brings him to the ground. No need to huddle. Hurry up offense. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
Marching down the field and taking their time. These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out. He takes it on the counter. Looks like they're in press coverage here. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. Second and goal from the 5. Very nearly intercepted.
Big situation right here. Touchdown ties the game. We're in the second half. What will the defense do? Will they be aggressive or will they not take a chance?
Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock. So they failed to convert on third down, but that's been one of the lone failures on third today. Needing 5 to move the chains. Toss to the outside.
Well, it's in the second half and your team is losing. Here's a fourth down situation and you feel like you just got to go for it. I don't know if I agree with that call, but they try it. They come up short. That is deflating.
Press coverage all the way. We're late in the game and the offense is in no hurry. The defense needs a big stop here in order to give the offense a chance as we're running low on time in this one. Gordon's taking the handoff. They break through, tackle him behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Defense calls a timeout. Second down with the defense ready to pounce.
Let's go. Two jet.
Look out. They're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
They motion the receiver around to the other side. They'll go shotgun here. That pass well defended.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's third and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
Out of the shotgun formation. Fuller's got the catch and the first.
The Browns, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score.
The Browns last week cruised to victory, but now they're showing they're just as capable of playing in a tight game, Phil.
Yeah, when you want to be a good team in the NFL, you got to show that you have a lot of ways to win football games. We saw that last week. Now they got to show us they can win these tight ones also.
First down and 10. They'll run it here. Gordon's marked down at the 19. The Browns have really been able to run the ball today. That's been a huge reason why they lead. Gordon's been brilliant, and he's shown no reason to stop giving him the football.
Well, when it's working well, don't stop. The running game is hot. The offensive linemen feel the power. They love it.
The ball is fumbled. A recovery by the defense. Bill, it's third down. They are in four-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers to come through and get on that quarterback.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Now makes the move to the right. Perry's tackled down after a gain of 10.
Good job by the offense getting a first down in the red zone. Now becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
The Browns defense lined up going with the 46 defense. First and goal from the 5. Takes it from the strong eye. The Browns decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. Every play is huge now. Second down on the way.
Let's go.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
And that's a touchdown late in this one. I wasn't sure they could pull it off, but they have managed to tie the game in the dying moments.
They have just shown us once again they can handle any situation. As tight as you can be in a pressure-packed situation, they handled it. They handled it well, and they found a way to score to tie this game up.
Robbie Gould ready to kick it. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Browns take the field. The game is tied. And can this offense drive down and win it for them?
Yeah, you got to be alert on the offensive side in situations like this. The defense knows they can't give up yards. They can't give up points. So look for them to take chances and be very aggressive.
We've got about a minute to go here, and the game is tied. First down at the 20. Gary Barnidge hauls it in.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Let's go. Right, two jet.
Second down and 7. Browns head to the line. They've got one timeout left here in the fourth quarter. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Jackson's going to scramble. Could have been intercepted.
Well, when you want to put all the pressure on the quarterback to make really good throws down the field, play tight man-to-man coverage, it takes perfect throws to get completions. Not there that time.
Let's go.
The Browns from the 32. Here's the quick toss. Fuller's there that time for the tackle. The Bears defense will stop the clock here with under 2 to go as they want to preserve the clock. The Browns now facing third down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots.
Let's go. Tiger.
Jackson standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. Late in the fourth, and will we see this offense getting the ball back now? Break this tie after their defense stepped up and made a play to give them the ball back.
Well, I like their chances. Why would you bet against them? The fact that they've been moving the football all day long and having great success. You know, if it rains 20 days in a row, I'm not going to bet against it raining on the 21st day. So that's what I feel about this offense going out there right now.
Royals marked down after a gain of 4. The offense comes onto the field after the punt. They can steer this game towards overtime, or they can gamble a little bit and go for the win.
Jim, I would not gamble in a situation like this. You have all the control on the offensive side. Play it safe, and you hope somebody breaks a play to get that offense going. Then you can gamble and try to go for the score.
The Bears are at the line of scrimmage and out of timeouts here in the final quarter.
Let's go.
Second down and 10. The catch is made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he's tackled. We're going to be headed to overtime as they will not get another playoff in time. The Bears are ready to return the kick. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The overtime period begins on this play. Perry's taken down at the 40.
The Bears' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
The offense back to the line of scrimmage after going for more than 40 yards on the previous play. Langford's tackled down at the 38.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Second down and 8. Langford's tackled down at the 38. There's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming to the line at the 38. The Browns with a nickel look here on defense. 3rd and 9. Finds his mark. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
The Bears on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
Breaking huddle at the 12-yard line. 2nd and 11. He's thrown to the ground, grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask. Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12. Jeffrey brings it in and picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Defense now signaling for a timeout. Coming to the line at the 8. 3rd and goal from the 8. Toss to the outside. Brought down by Dansby. going for it on 4th down.
Get ready. Junior, ready. Junior, that is down.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals. The Bears go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Browns bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays. Jackson selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
There's some shifting around in the backfield. The Browns will take the snap from the 25. It's caught by Fuller. Fuller's marked down at the 34.
Fuller's a smart guy. He knows when you're running slant routes over the middle, you got to make sure you protect yourself. So he's under control, catches the football, gets to the ground before those defensive players can really beat him up. Good solid gain and doesn't quite get the 1st down.
Now looking at 3rd down. It's a too tight end formation. Tosses the football. He steps out.
Gordon is able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
Let's go.
1st down at the 42. Breaks free. That picks up 11.
Well, Jim, it's not dead yet. The Wildcat still is being played a little bit around the league that time. Nice job by the Wildcat quarterback. He sees the defensive end coming at him, so he hands it off, and he gets a nice gain.
Ball at the 47. First down at the 47. Right back to him. Gains 13.
Gordon is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the 1st down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
The play clock's running down. And the give now to Chris Johnson. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Johnson's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottled him up for a short gain.
The Browns from the 32. Johnson's tackled down. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. Set up now at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Right 90. Right 90. Let's go. Right in.
The quarterback motions the wide receiver. The Browns take it from the 28. That's been the story of this game. Another 3rd down conversion to move the chains. Should be what we call a gimme. And he puts it through for 3.
Jim, that was a good job that time on the defense. They were bending, they did not break, and all they did was give up a field goal.
This one had to go past regulation. A little overtime game it was, decided by a field goal.
Well, I guess the phrase, that sneaking kicker choked, that will not apply today because that was a clutch kick at the right moment.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.